It's an exciting afternoon on Gossip Gala. And yes, it's massive, baby. Welcome, welcome, guys. What's really going on? My name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vap, aka Plenty Plenty, aka Gossipati. You know how I do it now. Officially, it is time to gossip. But wait, oh, wait. You guys should wait. Just yesterday, we talked about the whole Egungun thing, and we talked about how the videos are everywhere. Go and check Telegram. Go and check X. That's where you get the latest gist. But why are you people analyzing somebody's privacy? Like, people should tell me why. You analyzing it that it's not long. That how can he be saying it's massive, baby, and his thing is not massive? You are wicked, oh. Like, hellfire is real. I thought to let you know. You understand? People should be calming down. Just allow him be. His wife only. I mean, for the wife to come out to say that video is an old video, you people should allow her. You people should rest. Which one is? It's just like saying that a stripper that is in the club that is twerking is not. Please, you guys, please, stop analyzing somebody's privacy. Hey, it's the God. You need to hear what Blessing CEO said on this one. That it is only real men that keep bush. What? Only real men keep bush. So all of you that are shaving down there, oh, I think it's time for you to stop shaving. You understand? So that you guys can be the real men. Oh, exciting! I mean, exciting. He's full of life. I mean, I've been having conversations from him, and guess what? I know that today's gist. The guy go carry us go where we don't know. You understand? You guys are ready, Abby. I have an artist in the house, and we have no other person than this one. Hey, bestie. Hey, I'm good.
But
How are you?
I'm fine. I need to admit.
Tell me.
I'm not the real man. Yeah.
You're not a real man.
Yeah.
Because you too, you not follow for the.
No, because I shaved down there now.
Oh.
That's what you said now. So I need to admit first, before this conversation goes on,
Okay.
that I'm not a real man.
Wow.
But at
wow.
least, as long as my person like I'm like that, I think I'm good.
That one day. that one day. But I like the confession from start. Probably you guys should also help us too. Is it confession or just you being real?
I'm confessing. No,
You're confessing.
I'm confessing now. Hey.
I have a confession. Mommy, I don't know, you guys. But probably this one now, whether it's same for the women as well. So those of us that shave down there, probably we are not the real women. I really don't know what it is. But probably Blessings you will put us on that light, right? But let's talk a bit about you being an artist. I've been having conversations with artists for a long time now. And I like the fact that most of the time we end up talking about the Afro-based musicians. I mean, what they have done so well. Look at the industry right now. It has really gone global, right? International.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are still going there because there are still small people that are coming underneath it that are still giving us good bars. Like when I hear them sing, I'm like, okay, these guys are good. So I'd like to start from, how did you start for you? How did you know that, okay, it was this and I'm going for? Tell me.
Though, I would say this was never part of my plan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as far back as 2011,
Okay.
just went with a friend of mine to the studio. You went to record, and while he was recording, deep inside of me, I was telling myself like, man,
It can be like this.
I can do this too.
Right.
And from there, started gradually. And before I knew it, I was into it. That's one crazy thing about music. Once you get into it, you're into it.
Wow.
So I find myself doing this over and over and over and over again. And the consistency really helped me.
What's the journey like? I'd like you to put me on the journey. I mean, what are the challenges now that there's social? Before now, I mean, when you listen to what's his name now, Don Jazzy, talk about how they started. You hear him say a lot of cassettes. You have to go to this place to do this. We sell this cassette.
Before
to
the
do
social
this.
media,
There was no social. It wasn't a social media era at that time. So there are a lot of selling this, selling that. But right now we have social media, everywhere. But still, yet we get to now see that most of these, upcoming or uprising artists, their songs are still not really trending like as it should be. Not that it's social media that anybody can actually hear your song anytime, anywhere, any day. But still yet we don't still like get to hear them and all. Or some people are not even very well known. You feel me?
Yeah,
so I'd like you to put me on the challenges. How's the journey been? Like I want to hear all those gist.
Well, I wouldn't say it's been smooth. I've had my bad days too. And I'm sometimes I still have my bad days.
I mean,
You know. So, but what I've always, counted on from the first time I got into this was the journey is not going to be an easy one. But the only thing that keeps me going most times is just the passion. Sometimes I find myself going back to music even on my lowest. Sometimes I might not even be in the mood to talk to anybody because I just wanted to be alone. But I still have to go into the studio,
right.
write a song. So I think the journey has been really rough, but at the same time, I think it's worth it because I wouldn't say the same position where I was years ago is still the
Yeah,
same
you
place.
still, all right.
I can see the little development, even though growth takes
Change.
time. So I just feel before the social media era, things were really, really, really hard for artists back then.
Right.
But somehow they still managed to find a way through,
Right.
to actually bring the music to the audience, and it really worked. But these days, like you said, we have so many social media platforms where people can actually throw out their products. But it still doesn't have to do with social media platforms alone. To be honest with you. Music now these days, the likes of Burna Boy, Whiskey, Davido, they've actually set the bar so high.
I mean,
So
I don't think they are the only person.
the upcoming
I mean,
artists, okay, like they always say, we have category A artists, we have the B list, the C list,
yes.
to category Z. So now, yeah, for real.
I
So
feel
now,
you. I feel you.
imagine you trying to make it to the
Make
same.
it to that.
Man, it's gonna take a lot of
That's a
sacrifice.
lot.
Yeah, a lot of sacrifice, and not just that alone, even financial
Charlie, I agree.
challenge. So
I agree.
that's why these days you see a lot of artists who have the talent but do not have the financial resources to actually back themselves up.
I actually agree.
You know.
Now, having listened to your songs and all of that, I'd like to know who are the top artists that actually, influence your craft and why.
Some of the artists that I listen to, like the likes of Burna Boy,
Bona,
Whiskey,
Whiskey.
Davido, Olamide especially. You know why?
Tell
Because
me.
Olamide sings and at the same time he raps.
Right.
I am a rapper and at the same time,
A singer,
I sing.
yeah.
So I actually I learned a lot from Olamide. It's so dynamic. There's no type of beat you put Olamide on.
That he won't
He finds a
flow.
way to to remold everything and just blends in perfectly well.
Right.
So to me, Olamide is a role model for real. I listen to different artists, and even Johnny Drill. I love Johnny Drill. And one of the reasons why I love Johnny Drill is because his pen game is top notch.
Nah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
So I just pick from here and there. Just try to gain knowledge from all these styles we have around. And
I like that. What would you say would what niche are you trying to carve for yourself? Because I feel like, okay, let me even give you, let me give these statistics that probably works on social media.
okay,
When you're talking about people, that someone that gives us probably a party kind of song or something that's around love or something, shall like vibing kind of, they'll always call it a video because they think is a happy person.
yeah,
Right? When you're talking about maybe sorrowful, maybe something down, maybe something quiet, we're calling an Omale.
yeah.
You feel me?
Afro depression, or what do you call it? Afro depression.
So you see, so I would like to know where niche you've carved for yourself, because you also said you're a rapper. I mean, if you look at the trend so far in Afrobeats, you see that even most of the rappers are now musicians, and people that are now singing. Nobody really rap, probably maybe because it doesn't sell, or probably because they have not found the right niche. Because people that have found the right niche, look at the likes of Faust the Bad Guy. That guy has already found his niche, so take it or leave it. He's the rapper till tomorrow.
Yeah,
You feel me?
MI made it too.
Exactly. But you would not still compare those like rappers to people that actually sing. Look at Odumodu.
But the mode is a rapper.
He's a rapper, but because he has been able to find a niche and be able to like kind of carve his song and all of that. So there's this thing that comes with his music. That's why people are eager to listen to him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'd like to know what niche you're planning to, or something that you're working around, to make your own song a bit unique.
Yeah. I like that. Anytime I'm in the studio as a music producer,
Right.
there's one thing that comes to my mind. I want to make a beat, or I want to record a song. My number one rule is there are no rules.
Okay.
Because if I limit myself to the sounds that I listen to, I don't think I'll be able to actually create something unique out of it. So I always tell myself there are no rules. But whatever music, whatever songs you're trying to record,
Right.
just make sure It blends in with the audience.
Relatable.
Yeah, really, it goes with what people can actually relate with. Anytime I try to just grab the mic and record, I always tell myself, if I am my own audience, would I give myself this kind of attention or listen to this song?
I love that.
So that's one of the things I actually consider before writing the song. So and so far, all the songs I've created is just I can say I wouldn't say 100% perfect, but these are songs that can actually stand test of time, even years to come. I can actually say, yeah, I made this years ago, and I can still play it for you, now, and it's still. So I'm trying to actually come up with something unique that I don't know. If anybody listens to that song and they just hear the sound, they'll be like, is that Beast Mode? It makes this kind of unique sound. So that's the kind of heart I'm trying to create for myself.
I love that. Let's really go on a short break, guys. To come back with On the Street of Social Media, stay with us.
Another Shiloh is here. God's agenda for 2024 is wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing that makes things work. Everybody needs the oil of wisdom. The challenges are changing dimensions. So the wisdom to deal with them must keep changing dimensions. It's time to get wiser.
God terminated 8 years barrenness in this exalted altar.
I get back to a set of twin baby boys at 50 years after 17 and a half years.
Lord, I need the baptism of this ever-winning wisdom. Shiloh 2024 is December 10 to 15. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Hey guys, it's your girl Purple Diva, and I'm live here at Gossip Gala. I want to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Peace out.
Thank you so much for sticking around. It's On the Street of Social Media. The first one on the street says, real men do not kneel down to propose to a woman, no matter the sweetness of your vagina. That is said by a Nigerian man. Let's quickly get this tweet on, please. All right, AJK Okoli says, I have said it before, and let me repeat it again. Once he kneels down to propose to you, baby girl, just know that you're dealing with a broke A guy, right? Real men do not kneel down to propose, no matter the sweetness of your vagina. You guys, guess this guy and what he is doing here. Odogu does not make noise. Oh yeah. Wahala don't do. God, I beg. What do you think about the story? I mean, I really don't know what AGK saw or what prompts AGK in thinking that it's important for him to say this out loud. But him coming out to say that for you to kneel down, you are very broke. That's number one. You are not a real man. Or number two. So, Bisman, Biko, help us with this story. What do you think about it?
Well, that being said, if that's his own way of qualifying men who actually kneel down to propose,
right?
Calling them a broke, then I think I'm broke because I actually did.
Ha!
Yeah, I knelt down, no. I did.
I like the way you actually agreed to this.
Yes, because see, the thing is, those men who form the hard, I'm a hard guy, I'm a hard guy, and they love real hard though. I'm telling you.
Really?
Those are the most romantic men, I'm telling you. But on social media now, everybody just portrays this kind of hard guy.
Oh, wow.
I told myself to, even before I actually, found a wife like, hey, I'm never gonna kneel down.
Never will I.
Me,
Me.
Kneel down.
What?
Nobody told me. I went down. I'm telling you. And
wow.
I felt so proud of myself doing that because if you actually know the value of what who you're about to make, your lifetime partner, you wouldn't even think about
think twice. Right?
Kneeling down is the least of the things you could do as a man.
So I want to get it exactly. Is it that you people see kneeling down as disrespect? Like I want to get it that if you kneel down, she might not respect you. I had a guest one time. I like the fact that I even remember this. I had a guest one time, and when we had this, I think we had a conversation around this. And the guy said the same thing, that never will he ever kneel down. Like, he's never going to kneel down. This was the scenario that he now painted. He said, because him now, he's like the king. You understand? So the woman coming in, she's like the queen. And she's the one coming into his house. So she's the one to kneel down. You understand? Wait, let me land that. So she's the one to kneel down. So when she kneels and he gives her the ring, then he helps her stand up. So it's more like, I'm bringing you into my home. Yeah, so I'm bringing you to my palace. I'm bringing you to my, you understand?
But what do you call a home without a good woman? See, the thing is, a good woman, a good wife, brings life into a home. So you thinking about the sacrifices women actually make in marriage, like, having to carry your child for 9 months, bring life into that home. Most times men do not even stay at home.
I mean,
even this marriage you're saying, most of women are the pillar.
Right.
Because most times men are only focused on, getting this money to just, keep things running. But women make sure, okay, I see to this, I see to that. So of all the things these women do, why would I say as a man, the only thing I want to think about, even before bagging you as my wife, is, why would I kneel down? No, it's not a sign of disrespect to me personally. I don't know about other men, but to me personally, that's not a sign of disrespect.
Right.
To me, I feel like kneeling down to propose to you actually should pass a message across to you that, I actually value you as a partner, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes, to make you mine forever. So
makes sense.
That's what I had in mind when I actually did mine. And if I have the chance, I'll do that again. Yeah.
Real man, no shit. Alright, let's quickly check the comment section and see people's reaction on this. Okay, this one says, I completely agree with you. No man should have to kneel and submit to a woman just to beg her to come and wreck his life. Oh, that one got me, man. If you as a man must choose that path, then do it like a man standing upright. No woman's worth crawling on the floor. You don't see him.
It's crazy.
So I really don't know, man. Can we get the next one on? Okay. And yet, Joey Zaza knelt down to propose to his woman. So many rich dudes knelt down and will still kneel down to propose to the women they love. It no remove anything from their status of masculinity. It is mostly degenerates that are always complaining of something as simple as kneeling on one knee to propose. Oga, when you reach your turn, carry long chair and climb on top your wife head and propose. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my God. Honestly speaking, I feel like it's a normal stuff. So there are people that would also even say that, it's not even our culture, so we should just do what works for us and all of that. What do you think about those other comments?
But come to think of it, it's not like you even kneel down every day.
Right.
It's just a one-time thing,
And it's just minutes. It's not even like an hour.
Mine was not even up to 5 seconds.
You can imagine.
I should not to just pull ring for finger, stand up,
like.
Eh? But that moment, you kneeling down to give her that ring. It's more than just it's much more important than you just kneeling down. It's a lifetime task. Asking someone like, okay, will you be mine forever? It's a forever thing. So, of all the forever moments you're trying to create, why would you care about just 5 seconds of kneeling? To me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me.
We'll be all right eventually. All right, another story that doesn't make sense to some people but does to Davido is what will be going in next. And this one says Davido applauds Belgium for a law that entitles sex workers to pension and leaves. honestly speaking, what do you think about prostitution? Well, let's read this first. So it says sex workers in Belgium are now entitled to health insurance, pensions, sick days, maternity leave, safety protections, and formal employment contracts under a new law. So it's more like saying that, oh, all the sex workers, hookuppers, people into prostitution, everybody that wants to pay for sex and receive sex and all of that, you guys are free to do whatever you want. The law backs you. In short, you are entitled to health insurance, pensions, and a whole lot of those things that, you know, every other citizen of the country is entitled to. And it begs a question. And the fact that Davido even, supported it and saying groundbreaking move by, that's a lot. To some persons, they're like, what kind of rubbish is this? This will never happen. This should never happen. This will never happen in Nigeria. What do you think about prostitution? People that are into hookup and all of that.
You know, one thing I've learned so far is you don't judge people by their current situation, because most of these people who don't even, they didn't even plan to find themselves in that kind of having that kind of occupation.
Right.
But this is life. We all can get it right.
Right.
Some people are actually trying the best they can, to make it out. But we all can actually be in this. Everybody can have that better life at once. People are trying.
Right.
And most of these people who find themselves doing this kind of job, now condition they make refuge bendo. So, when someone says, okay, this lady is a prostitute or something, you're just like you actually can judge.
Right.
You don't know. You have no idea of what this person that has been through before she actually finds herself in this kind of position.
But some people will still say, regardless of the situation or regardless of what you're passing through, you should not do something like that. Go and be a housemaid. Go and do this.
Why would you judge another man's situation if you haven't been through the same
situation?
The same situation they've been through. You can't.
But I think I've also heard cases of, let's give this scenario, right? I think there's someone that I've heard over time say that, oh, the reason why she was a prostitute at that time, or the reason why she was into hookup, was because she was from a family that they were poor and she needed to go to school and all of those things. And there's another person saying, oh, that's also my kind of story. Mine is even worse because my dad was dead or something, but I was not into prostitution. That was that person's argument, but I was not into prostitution.
Individually, people have different level of tolerance,
Mm-hmm.
My breaking point might stretch far further than someone else's. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been in a situation before years ago, and I felt like, if I say I go find anybody who get money, go break in household.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you. Even though I didn't do that, but at that point, that
was what was coming to your head.
That reflection actually, showed that I was actually getting to a limit. Most people, we have the individual differences.
Right.
You can't use your own experience as a yardstick for another man's experience. No, it's different. We all go through different pains, different situations, and I can't say, okay, because I'm from a poor background, I've decided still I won't go into prostitution. Yeah, that's my own decision to make.
Right.
That was my own decision, my own personal decision. I can't project that on you. You have your own you have your own choices to make as well. And I have to respect people's choices, about that, because...
Do you think our Nigerian government should adopt this law?
Do
you think we should legalize the whole prostitution? Should just allow everybody to do their thing?
I would say, apart from legalizing prostitution, if there's some kind of empowerment program the government can actually, bring about. To be honest, the same way this bad governance affects men.
Right.
In some aspect. Now you have lots of guys pressing cyber scamming and all that.
Yeah.
This same thing has an adverse effect on our women. That's why you have lots of women. Even married women will do anything for money these days, just to survive.
True.
So that's why I say I wouldn't blame people. People are going through a lot, especially in Nigeria. People are going through a lot. So if the government can actually devise a plan, an empowerment program for these women. I'm not talking about just a plan that would, that wouldn't last. I'm talking about a real plan.
Real plan.
So that these people will be able to, they'll have their own financial freedom as well. That would go a long way.
Well, that's beautiful. I like the fact that your mindset is kind of different from the normal regular, why should they be doing prostitution? Why are they into prostitution? Why are they prostitutes? Why are they doing hookup and all of that?
I don't judge people.
I
Because
actually love that.
I don't judge people.
I actually
I,
do.
I even I myself, man. I don't even know. I have no idea of my own limit or
Right.
my own breaking point.
Right.
I don't know the kind of situation I might go through that would push me to my own limit. Most people who do crazy stuff and just commit crimes,
Right.
not like they just
Want
wake up
to.
and be like, okay, now I want to do this. No, it's the constant build up of pain and anger and frustration, and
Sure.
one day the whole thing just busts out.
Boss out.
So
I agree.
that's
I
how
agree.
it is.
Let's really just get one comment on the story. Okay, as crazy as it sounds, it's a good law. And when would Nigeria Legislative Assembly make laws that protect Nigerians irrespective of their career path? Prostitution is the oldest trade known to mankind. You can't enforce righteousness by legislation, and you can't protect lives by you can't protect lives by legislation. Good job, Belgium. Honestly speaking, I don't know. I don't. I'm always more on to each their own, right? So if you feel like this is the path you want to follow, go
But
through it.
come to think of it, these people they pay tax as well.
Indirectly.
Yeah, they pay, and these people are adults.
Right.
They are entitled to their own decision.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have bills to pay.
Right.
Directly, like you said, directly or indirectly, they pay tax.
Mm.
So Belgian government making this kind of plan is, to me, is a great thing.
Right.
Yeah, because
So kudos to Belgium.
now from that tweet you can say like formal. It's like they're making it. They're giving it like this kind of formal definition.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So to me, it's a good plan.
What do you guys think about prostitution in general? Do you think it should be, do you think it should be probably something that the Nigerian government should think about and say, okay, you know what, let's add it to the law. At least let's even start from it being a bill. Do you think it should be passed? I don't know what you guys think. I'd like you to, comment. We'll be going on a short break to come back with a hot gossip. Stay with us.
Another Shino is here. God's agenda for 2024 is wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing that makes things work. Everybody needs the oil of wisdom. The challenges are changing dimensions. So the wisdom to deal with them must keep changing dimensions. It's time to get wiser.
God terminated 8 years barrenness in this exalted altar.
I get back to the set of twin baby boys at 50 years after 17 and a half years.
Lord, I need the baptism of this ever-winning wisdom. Shiloh 2024 is December 10 to 15. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Hi, I'm Eve Bangkong, and this is Gossip Gala. You need to tune in every time because literally this is where the tea resides. I'm literally at the address now, okay? And I've had so much tea. I feel good. The Ameboy me is excited. All right, keep it locked.
Thank you so much for sticking around. It's the hot gossip segment. All right, so the first one here, we have Joey Zaza. This guy has come back again. I don't know why, but for everything that is really going on in the country, somehow Osai feels like it's important for him to, put his mouth. Now, there's a video of Joey Zaza, with he's doing, his traditional marriage and all of that, and we see him kneeling down together with his wife. Can we get that video on so that everybody sees it? Everybody's watching this video. I'm very sure you're seeing it. Now, there are so many concerns to this, right? Some people are like, okay, see how dressed she is. I mean, you know that this is indeed a traditional marriage. Even though they don't want it to be everywhere, just a very private, whatever makes sense. But look at the way he's dressing. That's what is disturbing some people, right? You see him now, exactly. See, some people are like, okay, why are you putting on a cap? That was even Osai's problem. That how can you be putting on a cap while they are praying for you? That's an insult to the culture. That's an insult to the tradition. That's an insult to the. In short, there are so many insults from all the your corner. Everybody was just saying what they felt like. Some people say, she been a traditional marriage. Look at how dressed she is. Like she's very dressed. You go no say na real tradition. They do better thing. But you now put on a normal, like as if you're going to a club or you're traveling. I mean, this is just the opinions of so many people. But having watched this, let's quickly get what Osai has for us. Okay. He started with I am disappointed. Chai. If you know him, you know that word in particular is something that he puts on. I'm very sure he just copy and paste. I'm just joking, guys. So let's go. It says I'm disappointed in Joey Zaza for wearing face cap while receiving prayers from his in-law during his traditional marriage. Money should not make us disrespect our elders and traditions. So my first question is, do you think it's because of money that's the reason why Joey Zaza is putting on a cap and is receiving prayers? I say I don't know. That's why I'm asking a question. All of you will help me, including Osai. Now he moves on to say also disappointed that he wore black. Well, this is indeed a serious one. Instead of the Igbo traditional attires, right? I am happy that my brother from the south, Jurizaza, you called him your brother. Now, wow, is getting married, but sad. So you are happy and sad at the same time. Only you want two emotions. Nice one. That he disrespected his in-law by wearing a face cap while receiving prayers from his in-law. Can we get the next one on, please? You know his stuff is always long. He likes expatiating and explaining. This act is considered an insult in our culture, no be smutting, especially during significant events like marriage introduction and bride price payment. Furthermore, Jerizaza's decision to wear black instead of traditional Igbo attire is disrespectful to our heritage. That one is there. All right, in Igbo land, it is customary for the groom to wear traditional attire, not pure black, which is often associated with mourning. Now, wow. I also question the in-law and elders present for not addressing Jerizaza's attire. As custodians of our culture, they should have ensured that he removed his face cap and dressed appropriately before receiving prayers. Assuming there's a bell here and if I don't do bagown, bagown, bagown. I mean, there's just a lot to this, but I hope I've been able to expatiate and explain from the reading. What do you think about the story?
Well, my question is, were the in-laws complaining?
Now the first question with that.
I think, see,
because why you
I
dey
think
drink paracetamol for another person head?
social media is it's like a community hall without a chief speaker.
Chai.
You know, everybody wants to hear his
Everybody just
own
wants to talk.
opinion. Like, I don't understand. Fine, he had his wedding privately. That was his own decision.
Right.
You know. So, and when does the color of your outfits? Now, what does it have to do with you having an occasion?
Don't you think it does?
I don't
Okay,
know.
let's give this very very simple.
Okay.
You have a friend
Okay.
that buzz you and say, my wedding tomorrow. You understand? They go do after that. You go there. They do what do they call them now? What do they call that? Reception and
Okay.
all. And you're like, no wala, no wala. I go there with you. Only for you to get there. You see the girl, the lady that he's getting married to, all dressed up, looking beautiful, elegantly dressed and all. And you're seeing your guy put up one normal polo and trouser and probably a palm slippers. Sure, you know go ask your guy. Now your wedding release, I mean, I invite you.
Well, before you can go wear something like that, the wife, she must have been aware. You
Even
know?
if she's okay with okay. Are you saying now that if she's okay with it, then nobody should complain?
Of course. You know, there's this thing. I think people focus more on what the wedding looks like then
What the
the
wedding should look like.
then what the marriage should actually look like. You
Hey,
know,
because we cannot be with you in the marriage now.
this man, you know the funniest part,
Tell me.
social media is the place where you see people holding pampe, trying to advise a billionaire. This man is a billionaire.
Oh.
You know, if he wants to go all out, for this, yes.
Did you guys see what he did there?
He can afford it.
Oh my God.
He has the money. The wife wasn't complaining. Okay, if tomorrow he says, okay, we want to have the white wedding, the biggest way. He has everything.
Right.
But, Twitter, everybody just wants to have an opinion. Everybody's, and not just